Heyo, and what is up, gang? Thank you for checking out Sledgehammer TV tonight. WrestleMania weekend is about to be taken over by the WWE's true #1 brand, and that is NXT. NXT Takeover New York is upon us, and we are here to talk about it right here and right now. My name is Nick Nightmare, and you are watching the Sledgehammer Wrestling Show's NXT Takeover New York 2019 preview show. Let's do it. Yeah.
The Sledgehammer Wrestling Show.
Alright, wrestling fans, thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget, all WrestleMania week long, get your Sledgehammer Wrestling Show merchandise at 10% off by using the discount code MANIA10 in celebration of WrestleMania week. Get your Sledgehammer Club shirt or the official Sledgehammer Wrestling Show logo tee, all available at teespring.com/stores/sledgehammer-tv. Go take advantage of this exclusive deal, because this is the last time both of these particular shirts will be available. So make sure if you want to get your hands on them, you do so right now. But more important than my awesome fucking t-shirts is this NXT Takeover New York City, doing it big time for WrestleMania weekend. Like I said in the open, this show is going to take over, and there are two matchups on this night that I can guarantee you are going to be just jaw-dropping, high adrenaline, real powerful stuff, and it's just going to make for an amazing night of wrestling. 5 matchups are on the card, but with the main event being 2 out of 3 falls, you can expect 7 matchups on the night. That match is definitely going 3 falls, as Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole are going at it for the vacated NXT World Championship. I cannot wait for this matchup. This is Johnny Gargano's moment. It has been brewing for him. Years and years of frustration and having Tommaso Ciampa in his way, stabbing him in the back, having such a tremendous reign, 230 plus days as NXT champion, did Ciampa in the face of Johnny Gargano when he was about to get his moment. He was about to get his comeuppance, but Tommaso Ciampa would suffer an injury, and Triple H would announce to the world that although the match we all were looking forward to is not going to happen, Johnny Gargano has a chance to achieve his dream, and he is going up against Adam Cole, who earned this opportunity in a great match on NXT and solidified himself in this spot at the main event of NXT Takeover New York. It is going to be most likely the match of the weekend. These are 2 of the top professional wrestlers in all the world. Johnny Gargano is second to none, and not even to Adam Cole. Adam Cole, as good as he is, baby, he just might not have enough to stomp the dreams of Johnny Gargano one more time. The man is determined, and he is poised to become your next NXT Heavyweight Champion, and I certainly hope that that is the case. The other matchup that I know for sure is going to have the potential to even steal the show from this 2 out of 3 falls matchup is the WWE United Kingdom Championship matchup featuring Pete Dunne, the most dominant and the best WWE champion there has been in the modern era over the last 2 years, going up against his biggest challenge to date, maybe that is in a literal term as well, in Walter. Walter, the guy who has just taken UK by storm. He is one of the toughest, scariest sons of bitches I have ever seen in my life, and I am a big Pete Dunne mark. I am always in his corner, and I always predict for this guy to be the guy coming out on top, but this time he might have bitten off just a little bit more than he can chew. This Walter guy is sick, and this match is going to be hard-hitting, brutal, British strong style like you have never seen before. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait for this matchup in particular. And my pick is going to be Pete Dunne. I gotta stick with the champion. He hasn't been the champion for as long as he has by being beaten. He's being that way by being one step ahead of his opponent and knowing how to knock down the guy that's across the ring from him psychologically and physically, dissecting people one body part at a time. And if anybody has a chance to stop Walter's reign of terror in NXT, that was a terrible accent and I apologize for that, it's gonna be the champ Pete Dunne, and that's my call for this matchup. Another championship matchup, all matchups tonight are championship matchups that I'm looking forward to, is the NXT Women's Championship featuring the champ Shayna Baszler going up against Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Kairi Sane. The Sky Pirates are in this matchup, but they are going to face off against each other, and it is for all the marbles. It is for the gold in this fatal four-way matchup. All I want to see is Bianca Belair win the championship. Don't ask me why, but out of all these girls, I think we have the most to gain from Bianca Belair being the champion and having either Kairi Sane or Io Shirai, I'm sorry guys, go for the WWE Tag Team Championships for the women. Why not keep that as a duo? Let the Sky Pirates actually be a thing. Let it gain momentum and have Bianca Belair go on as the new NXT Women's Champion. I'm not saying they can't contest for the championship, but have them do something bigger and better and challenge Sasha Banks and Bayley at some point. That would be fantastic to see that matchup for the Women's Tag Team Championships, I think. So Bianca Belair winning would also free up Shayna Baszler to come to the main roster. Whether or not Ronda Rousey is going to be sticking around after WrestleMania, she is definitely something needed in the women's division at the WWE main roster level. I don't know how or if, or they probably will ruin her at some point, but we have to just take what we can get. And I think that the WWE women's division definitely needs another Ronda Rousey type, and Shayna Baszler makes Ronda Rousey look like your mom's apple pie. Like it's just clean cut, you know, all Americana. Just, you know, she's cute and she's smiley and happy, but don't fuck with her, she beat you up in the ring. Shayna Baszler is a monster. She's a monster in the ring, she's a monster on the mic, and she just looks like she wants to kill everybody at all times, and that's something that we could use on the main roster. So I think Baszler is finally going to drop the title, and Bianca Belair most likely will pin either Kairi Sane or Io Shirai, so that Shayna Baszler looks strong here, and that's my prediction for what happens, but that might not be what happens, but I'm going with the EST all the way, baby. The NXT Tag Team Championships are on the line as the War Raiders take on the hardest working men in professional wrestling, Aleister Black and Ricochet, who also are receiving a championship opportunity at the SmackDown Live Championship of the tag team division at WrestleMania, which we will talk about in that preview show later on today. And I just don't see Aleister Black and Ricochet winning those championships and then having them be a prop on the main roster. The WWE's not going to elevate NXT championship belts, are they? I don't understand why they would do that unless they're going to merge all three tag team divisions at some point and have Black and Ricochet win the NXT championships here at TakeOver, and then tomorrow night win the SmackDown Live championships, and at some point take them off the hands of the Revival if they're successful after their impromptu WrestleMania match, which was announced earlier, which we'll talk about later as well. That would be maybe something I could get behind, but other than that, the War Raiders have had a pretty short title reign right now. They have proven themselves to be dominant beyond all capabilities of human, just... they defy logic, man. For the size of these guys, they shouldn't be able to do the things that they do. But my prediction here is that the War Raiders will remain our champions unless Aleister Black and Ricochet are going on their old destiny of gold. Which, like I said, I would take that. That would be great. It would be some, you know, give some reason and some validity to having them be this tag team on the main roster as well. But I don't think the WWE's got the balls to merge the tag team divisions into one big thing. We still need to see if they're actually going to merge the women's divisions after whoever it is wins both titles. That feels like the most logical step, but WWE and logic and main roster do not apply here. And finally, I saved this matchup for last, Because any of you guys that watch me and know my NXT stuff, you know I'm not a big Riddle guy, bro. And him going up against one of my favorites here in the Velveteen Dream for the North American Championship makes me terrified that the Dream is going to drop the title to the Bro, and then the Dream is going to come up to the main roster to also be ruined by WWE Creative, because I don't think they have anything possible for him. I don't think they have what it takes to steer the Velveteen Dream on the main roster. So I want him to stay in NXT, and that's selfish of me, but the Velveteen Dream is another one like the War Raiders. His title reign as the North American Champion pretty much just started. To me, it's in its infancy, and going up against a guy who's become a fan favorite, who's very touted by everybody down there at the Performance Center and in NXT as the next big guy, Matt Riddle has a strong possibility of coming out on top, and it's actually such a strong possibility that although I want the Velveteen Dream to win, I'm going to predict that Matt Riddle wins here. The only thing that's stopping that from happening is if somebody gets involved in this matchup to start up a program with Matt Riddle so that the Velveteen Dream could remain the North American Champion and move on to the next takeover, and where he might be able to drop it in another way. But not looking forward too much to this match. Like I said, hold it against me if you will, but everybody has their opinion, everybody likes their specific flavors. Matt Riddle is not my flavor of wrestler. I've seen his act before. It's called Rob Van Dam, and I liked it back then, but now it just looks like something I've already seen, just without fucking shoes on. Bro, put some shoes on. Someone's gonna stomp your fucking toes off. Wrestling guys that do that, except for the Superfly Jimmy Snuka, if you don't wear shoes in the ring, you annoy me, bro. Put some fucking shoes on. Protect your tootsies. They're very important. It's all for your balance and stuff. What's wrong with you? Come on, what are you, a monkey wrestling out there without fucking shoes? You need your toes to grip the ropes or something? Come on, that's just a personal peeve of mine, just letting you in on a little insight. Oh, why don't you like Matt Riddle, bro? Why don't you like Matt Riddle, bro? Just get over it. I don't fucking like the guy. There's just something about him. I don't know if it's his Shaun White looking face. I don't know if it's his lackadaisical attitude or his penchant for saying the word bro after every sentence. Bro, who do you think you are, bro? Vince Russo, bro? Nonetheless, I expect Matt Riddle to become our new North American Champion on this night in the Barclays Center, Brooklyn, holding another NXT Takeover, but it's not NXT Takeover Brooklyn 5. This is NXT Takeover New York WrestleMania weekend. I got priced out of this one, you guys. I went to go look for a fucking decent seat, and there was no way I was paying almost $1,000, almost $1,000 to sit there, no matter how great this card was going to be. I was already invested in the G1 Supercard on Saturday night. I was gifted a ticket to WrestleMania. I didn't have to pay, so I am going to subject myself to the torture of the once-in-a-lifetime event that is WrestleMania, even though all of my inner senses are telling me that we are going to regret this for so many reasons. When we come and sit here and do the review for you guys, you will know why. But that's everything that's coming up to you guys, and this was our preview and prediction show for NXT Takeover New York, and I want to thank you guys for being with me all week long. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel and you want to be part of the premier fan base in all of the YWC, I have got the best fans, the most educated, the most knowledgeable, and the most accepting fans, man. You guys take what I give you and you process it. You don't always have to agree with me, but you come at me with logic, you come at me with respect, and as long as it keeps that way, we are going to continue to grow the Sledgehammer Army one member at a time, and it starts with you. So don't forget to become a brother of the Sledgehammer family and join the Sledgehammer Club. How many different times can I say Sledgehammer? As many different times as I can take to get it into your head that you need to subscribe to this family, and you will not be missing out on a thing. If you hit that notification bell next to the subscription button, that's what you need to do in order to stay notified and not miss a thing all WrestleMania weekend long. Make sure you are following me on the Instagram at Nick_, and Nick is just NIC_Nightmare on the Instagram. You want to be with me all weekend long? I am going to be posting like crazy as I am going to live events all day Saturday and will be experiencing firsthand WrestleMania Live. We'll bring you guys live reactions and posts all over the place, so make sure you are following us there. I want to see that total go up. We have over 1,300 Sledgeheads here. If you are using Instagram, go find me and follow me there. I want to see that number rise because WrestleMania weekend is going to be a big weekend for us on Instagram. You're not going to want to miss all the exclusive stuff that Sledgehammer TV is bringing to you guys over there. You can also follow me on Twitter. We're going to be doing the same thing over there. It's at Nick Nightmare. You just have to spell it the same exact way, no underscore there, and you can find me on the tweet machine. Check us out on Facebook at The Sledgehammer Wrestling Show is the link to that, facebook.com/The Sledgehammer Wrestling Show. If you want to follow the Facebook fan page, another great way to stay in tap and stay in touch and on tap. That was reversed there, a little dyslexia going on right now because it's fucking super late and I'm trying to get this done. But that's where you can go to join the fan page, and another great way to keep in touch with the channel at the Facebook page, facebook.com/Sledgehammer TV. Gotta pay dues and gotta pay dibs to Audible. Audible is our official sponsor, and they have books that speak to you, over 180,000 of them, and you get a free one just for being a fan of Sledgehammer TV and checking us out here tonight. One free audiobook when you sign up for the 30-day free trial. Cancel the free trial if you want. You shouldn't because it's a great service, but if you want to, you still get to keep that free book at no cost to you. Pick a wrestling biography, pick a self-help book. You want to learn a second language, all genres, all types of books are there, and you can listen to them on your mobile devices anywhere you go, on the train, on your way to work. If you're going on a trip and you want to check out AJ Lee's biography, go do that. And you can have it on me. audibletrial.com/Sledgehammer TV is the link. audibletrial.com/Sledgehammer TV today for your free audiobook and 30-day trial. And don't forget, you guys, come on, show your colors proud so that whenever you go to a WWE shit show and you subject yourself to torture, you can put on some armor and raise your sledgehammers on your chest and show the world that you are part of the hardest hitting podcast in all of the YWC, and you can get a discount during WrestleMania weekend, 10% off at checkout. Use the discount code MANIA10 and you can get one or both of these t-shirts at a great discount. teespring.com/store/Sledgehammer TV. Go get your shirts! Buy your shirt! Like Kevin Nash used to say. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again here tonight. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed anything that we did here today, and then share this video with each and every one of your wrestling buddies all over the wrestling world, especially if they are so much looking forward to tonight's NXT Takeover New York 2019. My name is Nick Nightmare. This is the team, Thor the Sledgehammer, the official Sledgehammer of the Sledgehammer Wrestling Show, and the World Heavyweight Champion of all the microphones in all the world, Mr. Blue, the Snowball microphone, and the most important member of the team, as always, is each and every one of you. Make sure you leave your comments down in the comment section below and check out everything you missed in the annotations all weekend long. There will be so much more coming at you, and I hope to see you guys there. That is going to do it, and we are out of here, and we will see you all weekend right here on your new favorite wrestling show, the Sledgehammer Wrestling Show, only on Sledgehammer TV, right here on YouTube.com. Bang.